Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to introduce you to a very nice 1972 model Bonanza G33. If you're not familiar with the Bonanza G33, the G33 came out with a 260 horsepower Continental engine that has a 1500-hour TBO. It's a very fast little airplane. This airplane at 75% is about 168 knots according to the book, on about 13.4 gallons per hour. That's on the rich side of peak. Let's take a look at this beautiful Bonanza. November 1533 Whiskey only has 2,994 hours total time since new. That's less than 300 hours on this airplane since new. In addition, the engine has 1325 since major overhaul, and it has a very nice Macaulay two-blade prop. The airplane has a great useful load. In fact, the useful load is 1,164.7 pounds. This is larger than some A36s, and that means that with full fuel, you can still carry at least 720 pounds inside the cabin with full fuel. 1533 Whiskey has very nice paint. Take a look at the condition. The overall paint of the airplane is good. Now, it does need touch up on the leading edges and that sort of thing. And also, if you look at the skin, the way the light's reflecting off of it, you won't see any hail dings or anything like that. So this is evidence the airplane has been in a hangar, a lot of its life. It looks like it's been well maintained and is a very nice airplane. 1533 Whiskey has a nice baggage compartment. You can put up to 270 pounds back here. It's got plenty of room for luggage. It has the smaller baggage door compared to the newer F-33A Bonanzas, but this is designed into the airplane for weight and balance purposes. The interior on 1533 Whiskey is in good condition. If you look at the front seats, they're different than the back. They have leather inserts, so these have probably had more wear than the rest of the airplane. The condition of the seats back here are good. They're fabric seats, but they're in very good condition. And I don't know if this is original or not. If it is, they're in really nice condition for original. The sidewalls are in good condition. The carpet's in good condition. And the windows back here in Bonanzas are openable. You can open them on the ground to get more cooling if you need it in the summertime. We don't need that today because it's a little cool. But also, you've got plenty of leg room back here for 4 people. Not 4 people back here, but 4 total people in the airplane. You've got plenty of headroom. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and I've got a lot of room back here. And it has a 4-place intercom system, and just a very nice little airplane. 1533 Whiskey has stainless steel screws and fasteners, and make the airplane look nicer. The tail's in very good condition. I've looked over the tail carefully, and I don't see any evidence of any corrosion or anything like that, or any hail damage, that sort of thing. Seems to be in very good condition. The airplane has 3 light strobes, 2 on the wingtip, 1 on the tail, so it has the new style strobe lights and wingtips. Just a very, very nice little Bonanza. November 1533 Whiskey has a very nice instrument panel. The avionics have been upgraded to King equipment, to the King digital equipment. Let's take a look in detail. On the pilot side, we have the standard airline T formation of instruments. We have your airspeed indicator, your artificial horizon, and your altimeter. On the second row, we have your ADF indicator, your 2-minute turn coordinator, and then we have a slaved HSI and your vertical speed indicator. Below this, we have a Loran, but this is not on the spec sheet because Lorans have been decommissioned, so this is really kind of a boat anchor, but it's in here. We have your number 2 nav indicator, and then this has a Britain autopilot, but the owner says it does not work properly, and we have not even put it on the spec sheet because we're labeling it in-op. In the center of the panel, we have your manifold pressure and fuel flow gauge, and then your RPM gauge, and you can see the tachometer reads 1,322 hours right now. That's also the engine time. We have an Alcor EGT exhaust gas temperature gauge, and then your fuel gauges. And then we have your other engine gauges down here, your oil pressure, your cylinder head temperature, and your oil temperature. And then this is another unit for your autopilot, which again is inoperative. You'll notice that he's also got the landing gear safety system inoperative. This has the Magic Hand landing gear safety system installed, but it doesn't work properly, so he's got it labeled inoperative and doesn't plan to fix it. Now let's take a look at the avionics stack. At the top we have a King KMA-20 audio panel with your 3 light marker beacons. Below this we have a King KY197A digital comm, and this has flip-flop capability. And below this we have a KNS-80 nav, RNAV DME system for your number 1 nav system, and this is a 4-waypoint RNAV plus your DME. Below this we have the King KX155 NavCom for your number 2 NavCom, and then we have a King KT76A transponder and a KR85 ADF. On the right side of the avionics stack we have your gyro pressure gauge, and then your amps, and then we have your standby generator system and your SPA 400 4-place intercom system, and you can see the intercom jacks beside that, and then it has a nice little glove box. 1533 Whiskey is equipped with a single control wheel, but this can be exchanged for a dual control wheel installed very easily. Let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. On the top we have a mic button and then an autopilot interrupt button. Down here in the center we have a Davtron MB800 control wheel clock, and this doubles as a timer for timing instrument approaches. Above this we have a chart holder to hold your instrument approach plates when you're shooting an approach, and the airplane's fully IFR equipped. November 1533 Whiskey is equipped with a vertical card compass system, which is very nice. In addition to that, it has a very nice condition glare shield, and the windshield is just about brand new. The windows are in very good condition, and it's just a very nice, true 4-place Bonanza. If you want a fast, economical, true 4-place Bonanza, come visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, and take a look at 1533 Whiskey. This is a very inexpensive airplane for a Bonanza to purchase, and it's in great condition. The airplane has King digital avionics. It has airspeeds that range in the 160s on less than 14 gallons per hour, and that's on the rich side of peak. And it's just a very nice, economical little Bonanza. Come visit us at Carolina Aircraft, Greensboro, North Carolina, or give us a call at 336-665-0300, and be sure to check out carolinaAircraft.com and see this Bonanza and all of our other Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day.